The Big Show with Night and Day. Pick up a Night and Day Milk Bar card and get your 6th shake for free.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you massive backbones. It's Wednesday, the 13th of December, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day. And Mogi, you Randy Adonis, and your tidy whitey. How's life?
Yeah, going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Another beautiful day in Tamaki Makoto. 3 degrees. Piss and rain.
Yeah.
Howl in a gale. Loving summer, brother, but you won't hear me complain about it. Not like old Keyzie.
Exactly, mate. And speaking of old Keyzie, how are you, Keyzie? How's life, mate?
I'm great, Jase. You literally are a sick son of a bee today, though, aren't you? With your...
Oh, no, I'm
COVID.
tickety boo.
Really?
Oh, look, I'll be honest with you. I feel a bit woozy. But otherwise fine.
Because you keep
Because
taking...
you're sounding a bit coldy there.
I am,
Jase.
Well, you have been hanging out with Jase all day, so I wouldn't be surprised if you've caught whatever it is he's got.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
We've been hanging out all day. Jace, in the last 10 minutes, has taken his jacket off and put it back on 4 times.
Yeah.
Always a great sign.
I can't quite tell what temperature I am at the moment, to be
it's
perfectly honest with you.
You're right. That is a terrible sign.
Is it?
And that's literally true. It's going on and off at least 4 times in the
Yes.
last hour. It is a concern. So I anticipate that once again I'll be starting my holiday with 7 days of illness.
Yeah. Well,
If you're wondering what Hoodie Jay's going to give you for Christmas.
a dose of the old vid.
Other than that, though, Jace, for now, I'm fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
How are
great.
you?
Well, it was great to actually spend the day together today, actually, fellas, and we'll get into that a little bit later on the show. But
Sure.
hey, Keyzie.
Yeah?
Keyzie.
Yeah.
Hey, Keyzie.
What's on the show today, mate?
Oh, that's a great question, Jace.
Well, you asked me to ask you that before the show, so it's not that great a question, to be honest.
I didn't
I've
think
heard
we'd-
better.
Yeah.
But coming up on the show today, obviously we spent the day filming. We're going to get into that. That was an interesting adventure. Jace has bought some new sunglasses that are, spoiler alert, shit house. And I've been flooded with job offers since my viral coffee video.
Oh, how good.
Yeah,
So she's all
good,
go,
Keyzie.
man.
Hey, but let's kick off with some good tunes. A bit of Guns N' Roses.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Soundgarden there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 16 minutes past 4 o'clock. Don't forget, if you text us on 3483 or send us a talk back on your iHeartRadio app, just push the microphone there and send us a direct message straight to the studio. Or, of course, call us on 0800 Hodaki. You go in the draw to win a $50 night day voucher. But in the meantime, you've got a text actually there, haven't you, Keyzie?
I got quite a few texts here. A few people texting in on 3483 wanting us to give a big shout out to Andre Brower, who plays Captain Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Very funny character. He passed away today, the actor, which is
sad news.
very, very sad, only 61 years of age. And someone else here wants me to give a shout out to the 100-odd backbones working on the Waitara State Highway 3 job in Taranaki. Going hard, going strong, kia kaha.
I designed that, actually.
Yeah. You were saying,
there,
mate.
yeah.
Entire road.
She's a rough little area too there, eh? So not an easy, but easy for you, obviously, because you're a massive backbone. Hey, let's get into the big poll.
The Big Poll.
This is a visual big poll, so you need to go to our Instagram account and check it out, or our or Facebook.
Yeah, Pugs will put it on Facebook.
Put it on Facebook.
Put it on Facebook.
As well. And the question today is, Jace's Temu sunglasses, yes or no?
That's right. So how this came about, 2 weeks ago maybe, I think it was, Jase tried to buy some Flash Ray-Bans online. They were $70. He couldn't figure it out because it wouldn't let him put the spaces in between each 4-digit, the 4 digits in his credit cards, which you don't need to do, by the way.
No.
So what he did was give up and order some $7 ones.
Yeah, $7.
Temu, which comes straight from China.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, geez, that was a...
Well, the Ray-Bans probably come from China as well. I'm saying
What?
it's a company in China designed to keep things as cheap as possible.
Yeah.
And I think the results speak for themselves.
Yeah. Hot or not, Mogi?
How hot? Can you turn your head to the side? Look, they're not as bad as I remember them being yesterday.
Yeah.
There's a bit more sun coming in at the moment.
Well, here's the thing.
I don't think they'd be my first choice walking out the door.
No. They're an absolute, I'll be honest with you, abomination. They're the sort of glasses you'd wear to a fancy dress. They're the sort, and in actual fact, I didn't tell you this yesterday, fellas. On the box, it actually said these aren't real sunglasses.
Right, so they're covering all their bases.
And the reality is, they're the sort of sunglasses you would wear if you were taking the piss or going to a dress-up party.
Sorry, what did you just say? That they're not real sunglasses?
Yes, that's what it said on the box.
To avoid people staring into the sun and then getting angry at the
Right.
creators.
Yeah, burning their irises.
Yeah.
My feeling and my vibe on this is 95% no.
Right. Because
I reckon probably 60%
No.
no.
See,
Yeah.
I'd go like 80% yes.
Right.
Because people want to encourage you to wear them so that they see you out and about and then go,
Yeah. I've never heard of somebody selling something. They're called sunglasses, and then writing on the box they're not sunglasses.
Yes, and it was-
then you
and-
get them out of the box, and they're quite clearly sunglasses.
Yeah.
this is the same. Actually, there's a similar. AliExpress is another similar company. You can buy a vehicle for, I think, $2,000 US, a little truck that comes in a box, and it says not to be used on the road. This is not a vehicle.
Sure.
Just to cover their bases.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of sort of,
And can I just
unsafe products?
Yeah,
Can I just
correct.
clarify too, fellas? My wife actually bought them.
Right.
I saw the picture of them and went, oh, they're actually quite stylish. I quite like those because the frames were much smaller and, I didn't realise they were only $6. So that should have been a warning to me straight off the bat, as they say.
No, it looks really good.
Yeah, thanks, man.
It would look better, and I maintained this from yesterday, if you just pulled them down a wee bit. You've got them pushed right up against your face there.
Yeah.
And it would just...
I think we'll get into that later on because you've got an issue around the reason why people wear sunglasses.
Yeah, for sure. And you've also got a really big bridge on your snots.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the Sydney Harbour Bridge on yours, mate. Jesus.
Here's Pluto.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Fun-loving criminals there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Hump Day.
Oh, yeah.
Hump Day, Mogi.
Humpa.
It's been a big, big day for the Big Show. We'll get into that a little bit later in the show. But just sunglasses. You and I wear our sunglasses a certain way, Mogi. And old Keyzie was having a right royal go at Hawley J yesterday about the way that I was wearing my sunglasses.
No,
Which I've never even heard of before.
No, neither.
Okay, so it's
Explain
nothing...
yourself, Keyzie.
I was literally just starting to... It's nothing revolutionary, right? So, Jase and Mike, when you put your sunglasses on, you push them as hard as you can up against your head. So there is no gap whatsoever. Just almost like how you'd put goggles on so that no water can get in. That's how you wear your sunglasses. In Jase's case, with those particular glasses, it makes him look like he's wearing a funny big nose and glasses setup, right? And I know this because...
$10
Pugs.
pugs.
No, this isn't me having a go. I have the same issue. Jase, let me explain.
I don't want to deteriorate into massive Keyzie snoz chat.
Okay, we definitely won't do that, all right, I promise.
Cool.
Okay, don't get your nose out. No, I've already done that one. Okay, so the thing I'm suggesting is just to pull them down just a smidge. Not full, like, you know how when you wear your reading glasses, Jase, they're right down on the end of your nose? Not like that. Sort of halfway between the two, so that it's just sitting forward a wee bit, gives it a bit of space. It looks actually quite nice.
So it's sitting forward a little bit,
Just
gives
a
it a bit of space just for all that sunlight to pour in.
It
there.
doesn't pour in.
Mogi.
It does pour in. So you pull it forward, you've now got a gap at the top which allows the sun to get in and get in your eyes. But that's not why you wear sunglasses, for the sole purpose of blocking the sun.
Well, it's an interesting...
And you are making a point, but as someone, and probably the only person I know on the face of the planet, actually, that does not wear sunglasses, does not own them, does not wear them, and yet is handing out advice on how they should be worn.
No, what I saw was a particular situation was Jase walking past what appears to be his nana's glasses on, pushed right up against his head, and I was just like, if you just pull it down a smidge, they won't look as bad.
Can I ask?
Just a
And
smidge.
they won't work.
Can I ask, Keyzie, your non-wearing of sunglasses? Is it a dimensional thing? Is it a fashion thing? Is it you don't want to bring attention thing? What's with what's with the non-sunglass wearing?
Look, for someone like you, Jase, that can have about 6 pairs of sunglasses on that honker of yours at once, you won't understand this, but I don't wear sunglasses because I'm inside a lot looking at screens, so when I'm outside, I want natural light.
Because, we often make the comment when you come in, you've got the old hooded eyes.
You do make that. I see what this has turned into now. Okay.
But I'm just saying, and you said today when we were standing out there in the office to pull them down a bit, Mogi.
Just a smidge.
Which I did. I pulled them down, neon light flooded into my irises.
Yes.
Just neon light.
What?
The whole idea of a sunglass is to protect you from the glare of the sun.
Hang on. First of all, I think you with your hanging brow you've got surely blocks out that gap, and Mogi only gets it because he's got massive bulges, so no matter what he puts on, there's going to be light getting in there. All
This
right?
has got really mean.
Yeah, I am
This has got really mean.
hanging brow.
Unbelievable.
Hanging brow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But anyway,
Keyzie.
there's some shout outs here on 3483.
Hey, but we'll know, just by the way.
What?
What do you think? New Zealand, 3483, talk back us or call us. Do you wear them slightly down your nose
Just a
or do
bit.
you have them up against your eyes?
Pressed right up. A couple of really good shout-outs through here on 3483. Can I get a shout-out to my workmate Josh, who spewed in the work van after having too many beersies?
Backbone.
Oh, yeah, we've all been there.
Classic Josh. And also, can I get a big shout-out for my brother Callum, who graduated with his physio bachelor's yesterday? Absolute backbone. That's from Ryan.
Nice.
Yeah,
one.
good on you, Ryan.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Radiohead there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 20 minutes to 5 o'clock.
Don't forget, this Friday is your last chance to vote on the Friday Throbber for 2023, and also thanks to our mates at Super Liquor, win $200 for you, $200 for a mate, thanks to their Cheers to You, Cheers to a Mate campaign. 5 o'clock this Friday. Get ready to call us 0800 Hodaki.
And just to make the point too on that, Keyzie, actually, it's a big throbber this Friday.
Huge Throbber.
It's a big throbber.
It's to find out whether or not Jase will either come last or tie me as last.
Yeah, that's right.
Share the wooden spoon.
It is pretty big. A
Yeah.
couple of texts here just briefly, 3483 on the odd sunglasses there. Keyzie saying you should pull your sunglasses down to make them look better, even though it'll stop the functionality. Keyzie needs to pull his head in with that glasses, chat. Man's living in la-la land.
Yeah. Are you steamed, Keyzie?
This one here, wearing your sunnies down a bit is worse than 2 strokes and not checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keyzie.
Yeah, Keyzie. Take that. Just offered a simple piece of advice, and now he's in La La Land.
Because actually what you're suggesting, because I don't want to go back into it again.
Well, it
'cause
feels like we are. I mean, it feels
feel
like already
Mike
there.
and I emphatically proved the point, but it feels a bit posy.
Oh, it's 100% posy.
Yeah.
So do you wear your sunglasses for purely sun-blocking reasons?
For functional reasons, yes.
Okay, that explains them.
Yeah. Now, listen, as I previously mentioned, we spent the day together today, didn't we, fellas?
Yeah.
Did a bit of filming. And what a interesting morning it was, Mogi, on so many levels.
Yeah.
I've never seen, for example, Pugs so just dishing it out in the morning when we arrived. And I mean, I don't know, I'm not saying that he pushed the boat out or had a big night or anything like that, but boy, the tude was absolutely pouring off him this morning.
Well, yeah, I mean, first of all, we turn up. It's it's meant to be an outdoorsy sort of an event. We're around water and boats and that sort of thing. It's pouring with rain. It's blowing a gale. It's freezing cold, and then it's just a matter of sort of cracking into it. Now, you and I, Jase, have sort of done this thing a billion times before, haven't we?
Totally, mate.
And a lot of it was just really getting Keyzie to focus, because this was a great opportunity for him, keeping in mind that you've managed to get him a job as his agent.
Yes.
And actually booked it. I mean, he won't get paid.
Oh, I was told I would.
No, you won't. No, you wouldn't get paid. But it was also one of those learning opportunities, Mogi, where he got to work with 2 very professional, very experienced actors. And
when did they show up?
Got to see how it's done, I guess. How you conduct yourself properly on the set.
So just quickly, are we bagging Pugs or me in this one? Just
No one at all.
no
I think
one.
we're just speaking to our day, and
Right.
that you had a good experience, and I guess, you should talk us through your experience.
Well-
Yeah, sorry, I just want to clarify the Pug's comment there, Mogi. All I mean by him having chewed is that when it was raining outside, he was holding an umbrella and I stood under it, and he said, "Get your own effing umbrella," and pushed me out. That's all I meant.
Yeah, but that was kind of funny, though, when that happened. Well, it was an interesting experience. It's the first time I've been on, like, a live set with, as you say, 2 distinguished actors, very experienced actors whose behaviour, while the camera was rolling, Jase, your behaviour was very surprising, and when the cameras weren't rolling, Mike's behaviour was very surprising.
Right.
And for different reasons.
Yeah. Well, look, Mike's a very experienced actor. He knows what he's doing. And, we can get into that a little bit, but certainly there were a few pointers that Mogi and I noticed about, leading you forward in your career, Keyzie.
Right, well, how about we go to a song, we come back and really get into the nitty-gritty?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Doobie doops.
Black Seeds.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. The fat soul sounds of the Black Seeds there on the radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. We're talking a little bit about the filming that the Big Show did today, and there was a few revelations along the way. We got to see each other in action. Of course, you and I, Mogi, being experienced, we've seen each other in action many, many times. But it was quite interesting watching Keyzie sort of under the gun, as it were, under the spotlight.
Yeah, I mean, so these things that we were filming are ads that you will be able to see soon, which is exciting. But it was the first time we'd all worked together, proper filming conditions, bloke with a boom, microphone, scripts to learn, that sort of thing, wee bit of ad-libbing. And the thing I couldn't get over, and I need to know why this happens, Jase, is while the cameras are rolling, you have to film everything from my angle looking at you guys and then your angle looking back at me, right? While they are filming me, you're behind the cameraman and you're absolutely losing your shit about I don't know what. He's giggling, he's going like that?
Yeah.
What's that about?
I think you'll find, Keyzie, that is a gross misrepresentation of actually what happened.
Right, is it?
I think, and I talked to you about it after the shoot, and I get that you're wanting to turn it around for the sake of the radio show, but what I want to say to you, it's called corpsing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that what
where
it is?
basically the actor that you're performing with just loses his and or her shite and starts laughing or giggling and stuff. And
thus ruining the take.
And having to cut. I think we went that happened about 7 or 8 times while we were filming. And I tried to explain to you after you did it the first time, Keyzie, that it's funny the first, second, third, fourth time, but then the crew starts to get a bit antsy.
Right.
The director starts to get a bit antsy and it's not funny anymore. So that's something that you're going to need to knock on the head and make sure that, you work hard to make sure that doesn't happen next time.
That's really impressive. What you've done there is take my accusation and speak for a minute straight at me about how I need to improve it. I do take those ideas on board, and to be honest, to begin the shoot, I was cracking up a wee bit.
Yeah.
And then I did notice you guys were like, oh, no, we're being serious here. This is serious.
Yeah. Well, the only thing better than getting an acting job is finishing it and going home.
Right.
So you sort of want to crack on with it, don't you, Hoodie Joe? I think that's true.
Mate.
And I was concerned early on because, of course, Keyzie, you do have a background in presenting, but, of course, acting is slightly different, and you just kept on barreling the camera. You just kept on barreling the camera and delivering the message straight up the guts. And, and that's just, that is the profession that you have been in, but it's a little bit different where you've got to go against that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And can I, just on that,
Oh, we're still going with the advice? Yeah, okay.
just to make the point, about you barreling the camera, looking straight down the barrel there.
Oh, is that what it means?
Also, you don't need to shout really loud when you're doing your lines. Just do them normally. The thing about television work, Keyzie, is everything is blown up already.
Right.
So it requires small, subtle sort of acting performances.
Right.
And there's a lot going on in your face anyway.
Oh, my God. Are we seriously doing this? Is Snoz chat coming back?
No, look, I'm not mentioning your snores, okay? But you've got a lot going on. And, I was watching you on the monitor there. There's a lot happening.
I do a lot of different facial expressions and stuff. I do a very active face.
Yeah, that's all I was saying, Keith. Nothing about your massive snores.
Okay, right, that's good then. 'Cause
Yeah.
I hate to bring the load up again.
You did well, buddy. You did well. And, I think a couple more runs like that and you'll be ready to do your first pro job.
Right, so just to clarify, I don't get paid for today, even though I was told I would get paid.
No.
Sweet. I love acting. It's so much fun.
Mogi and I do.
Yeah.
But we'd already sorted that before.
Well, you're getting paid per laugh because you'll be coming away pretty bloody rich.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed. Van Halen there on the radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 4:56. Coming up after 5 o'clock, we delve deeper into the filming today. A few issues were borne out, I guess would be the best way of saying it. Also, I'm going on a special diet over summer, fellas, which we'll have a little chat about. And there was something else, Keyzie.
Also, music from the White Stripes, U2, and Garbage.
No, that wasn't it.
No, you didn't say that.
My coffee video going viral. There's been some developments from that.
Oh, really? Is it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Not really, no.
Yeah, but no, that sounds good. All that after 5. Stay tuned.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your Wednesday, your hump day, okay? You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day. And remember, everyone that texts in on 3483 or gives us a call on the Talkback iHeartRadio app or calls us on 0800 Hodaki goes in the draw for a $50 Night Day voucher.
That's right. Night and Day specialise in milkshakes, thick shakes and super thick shakes. I've got a milk bar card at the moment. Your 6th one is always free. However, just a warning, the super thick shakes are hard to suck. So if you're going to get one, you need to make sure that you can suck hard like Mike and Jase.
You need a good suck action,
Yeah,
that's for sure.
that's true.
Because you guys suck hard, eh?
Totally, Keyzie. Totally.
You massively suck.
Okay. Hey,
What?
coming up, by the way, we're going to talk. We need to continue talking about this filming that we had going on today. I hope, Keyzie, with hand on heart here, that you take what Mogi and I say on board, because I want you to succeed, man.
Do you?
And at the moment, it'll be against all the odds.
Right.
So just taking the hits, learning from your mistakes. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about.
Time
mate.
to grow as an artist, Keyzie.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
I didn't start off as a brilliant actor, but, you get there eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll be getting into that next. In the meantime, should we have some tunes, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
White Stripes, is it?
Oh,
Yeah, I think so.
Hang on a minute.
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's the hardest button mushroom, is it?
Yeah. You know what about that, Mogi?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed, you too there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 12 minutes past 5 o'clock. Great to have your company if you're just joining us, by the way. If you're just joining us, we did a bit of filming today. When I say we, I mean the Big Show team, me, Mogi and Keyzie, and it was quite the revelation.
It was. So, Jase, I found out a lot about you.
Just want to point out as well,
What?
sorry, Jase has just put his jacket back on.
Oh, yeah, Jase has got COVID, by the way. He's pretending he doesn't, and he's getting hot and cold. So, revelation about you while filming that I had, well, I thought I had anyway, was that you kept cracking up every time I delivered any line whatsoever. Apparently, I was the one doing that.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's what
all right.
pressure does to you, Keyzie.
Right.
It makes you sort of misread situations. It
Yeah.
rewrites history.
Yeah, it turns your brain to cheese.
Yeah.
Well, I've obviously been under a lot of pressure lately. It seems to be happening more and more.
Well, this is the thing, too, that I want to explain
Oh,
to you.
my
is,
God.
when you're in front of the camera, sometimes it can all turn to custard. you
Right,
know?
okay. The other thing I noticed, and this might be normal, is, Mike, your behaviour, as soon as it was like a film set type situation, I noticed the way you acted changed as well.
Okay.
Because around here in the office, you're a real humble Mogi, blue blockers on, looking like a sicko.
Well,
When it came to there, it was just a bit different
Hey,
for me.
guys, just want to update you. Jase has just taken his jacket off.
Oh my God.
yeah, I
yes.
was actually feeling a bit toasty.
And I was just wondering, is this the sort of thing that happens when you are on a TV film set? Like, for example, getting pugs to carry your bag round, ordering a coffee and a scone, things like that.
Yeah, well, once again, old Keysie's brain. I think it's all the drinking you do, man.
Right.
So I can clarify that for you. At one point, Pugsy asked if he could carry my bag, and I told him to bugger off. I said I will not have any of that kind of behaviour at all.
Did you?
That's exactly what happened. The other thing was I arrived at set with a coffee. You said, "Oh, I like that mug. I wish I could have that mug." Then you said to me, "Do you want anything from the cafe?" And I said no.
Oh.
And then you bought yourself a scone and you bought Jase a coffee.
Yeah. Is that what
So-
happened? Man, the
Can I
pressure's
just-
really getting to me
Can
lately.
I just clarify? By the way, Keyzie didn't buy me a coffee. The company did.
Oh, the company.
Yeah, but I asked if you wanted one.
Yeah.
I just
didn't
want to make the point, just in terms of, because it happens often on set, particularly when people are starting out with the old, there's a table there with all the treats and goodies
Yeah.
throughout the day. Keyzie,
What? Go on.
it's not a good look. To stuff them all in your pockets.
Right.
It's going to be there all day. You don't need to fill up your pockets and your bags and stuff with all the little treats.
Yeah, muffins and that.
Yeah,
eh? Yeah. What about the one time?
Because I remember your wife said that, she
My
did that
wife was there. What?
No, with the buffet breakfast.
Oh, yeah, on holiday. Yeah, that was her doing that.
Yeah.
What about when you blatantly displayed your wealth by throwing cash on the ground in front of everyone?
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. I've got so much money that I forget that I've got cash on me.
Yeah.
And I had $50 in my pocket.
It was actually 60, wasn't it?
And that came in. I don't deal with tens.
Right. Okay.
As soon as they give me a 10, it's straight in the bin.
Yeah.
Or just on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that is, I mean, that's just how it is. I'm not going to change that kind of behaviour to make you feel better about being a peasant.
Right, okay. I just
You
thought
see,
it was,
and that should give you something to aspire to, man.
what, just throwing money on the... It was like we're bored almost, and to break the tension, Mogi just threw some cash down.
I've just seen how quick you dive on it, Keyzie, and it was pretty quick.
Yeah,
eh?
it was really quick.
Do you want that back, or can I have it?
To be honest, man.
Jase touched it. He's got COVID.
It was it's aspirational.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's showing the young up-and-coming actors that, hey, you get to my level, you're chucking
Jase.
$50 notes.
Jase, your car has one hubcap, all right? I noticed that at the film shoot.
It's tied on with a cable tie.
And it's
you
the wrong
see,
size.
That's just me being humble.
Is it?
You know what I mean? I've got a good car at home.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. The cult there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon.
Hey, don't forget this summer, our good friends at Super Liquor have given us 10 grand to give away. It's a super simple premise. It is the 10K
Backbone!
The 10K Backbone Shout. It's back once again. This time it's the summer edition. If you're keen to get your hands on that $10,000, all you have to do is film yourself yelling Backbone.
Backbone! Yeah! Woo!
Yeah, that's good. Just like that, fellas. Nice work. Film yourself yelling Backbone somewhere around New Zealand this summer, at your workplace, etc. Either upload it at hodaki.co.nz or put it on Instagram.
Backbone!
Yeah, just like that, fellas. Or put it on Instagram and tag Radio Hodaki, and you could be in to win 10 grand. Actually, can I do it? That way I can.
Oh, no, Keyzie, you
What?
work here, mate. You can't enter. Sorry about that,
Hang on,
mate.
you guys just entered. Am I not allowed to enter?
No.
What?
No.
Can I just do
it's
it
obviously
anyway?
it's obviously for the punters out
Can
there.
I just do it anyway?
Well,
Just-
no, I feel like it was...
Backbone!
Oh. Oh, yeah, good, because it would have sort of changed the whole vibe of it.
Right.
I tell you what, though,
Yeah.
you need to keep doing those videos that you do out in the office there, mate, where you're making stuff and, because...
Are you talking about my coffee video from yesterday?
Yes.
How many views did that clock up in the
well,
end, man?
We were talking about the fact that actually yesterday it went viral.
Yeah.
And a lot of people hadn't heard about it. It went even more nuts after that, didn't it, Keyzie?
Did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because just the weird thing is, from my point of view, I thought it kind of underperformed.
Oh, it went
Right.
pretty well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you
Almost
say?
500.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah,
Likes
yeah.
or views?
Oh, views.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it was like 18 likes or something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And like I say, I was just killing time because I was here for a meeting and I had half an hour to kill. So me and Pugs filmed it, me making a coffee. So you think it was a good idea? Do more of it.
Yeah, totally, mate. Maybe next time, like, make a sandwich.
Yeah, right.
Or something.
Okay.
I know what would be really good, Mogi. You could do one of your ham and pineapple pizzas there,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah.
Well, that's easy. You just take it out of the box and put it
Don't
in.
ruin the
Yeah,
surprise,
don't,
brother.
because
that's part
what
of the
people-
magic.
Yeah, that's what
right.
people
Keizie's
love
cooking
about it.
specials.
Right.
Yeah.
And I should put it on the Big Show page?
Oh, no, clear that with us first.
Right.
Just
okay.
keep it on your page first.
Right.
And then
That way
talk
you
to-
get all the glory.
Yeah, totally,
Cool.
mate.
Do you want me to
Totally.
tag you guys in it?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The Offspring there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. A couple of talkbacks been sent through.
Yeah, that's right. You can do that by using your iHeartRadio app and then hitting the microphone. You can record it and it comes straight to our studio. For example, Lee sent this one.
Hey, Keyzie, wrote you a wee jingle on the way home. It's a work in progress, mate, but it goes a little like this. Bubble boy Keyzie, compromise immunity. Mama said you can't go outside. Itchy knee Keyzie, little bit wheezy. Mama said you can't go outside. Tried his hand in comedy. One-liners honestly. Keyzie should have stayed inside. How's that? So, obviously it's a work in progress, but I think it's got the bones to be something great.
It's got the bones for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't really rate it, to be fair.
Oh, I think
it's
definitely got some good bones going on there.
Big bones.
Yeah,
massive
Lee.
bones.
All right, here's another one too that came through.
What's going on, you backbones? Rubes with the moves here in Nelson, sitting in grouse traffic there, Kilba. You've done some filming. How about hashtag get Keyzie on Shorty Street there, Kimmel? Bring it in for the New Year's, get Keyzie on Shorty Street. Hashtag backbone, to-douche, whatever Hoity Jase says. Two wipes.
There had to be the two wipes at the end of that there, didn't there?
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Shortland Street?
Well, look, the reality is, Keyzie, quite seriously, after your coffee video yesterday that went viral, there has been a huge surge in interest. I had a number of calls. In fact, you might have noticed while we were filming today, I was on the phone a lot.
You were. It was really annoying.
And that was people, Mogi, as you would know, my friend, calling me up, inquiring about Keyzie.
Right.
Because they'd seen your viral coffee video.
Yeah.
Had they actually seen it? Is it really? Because I feel like that's the slowest viral video I've ever seen in my life. And it's really gotten in front of people behind the scenes of, film productions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really viral like COVID. It wasn't that kind of, there's different levels of viral, isn't there?
Sure.
This is more like a, strain of, herpes or something like that.
Right.
On your lip, But regardless, the important thing is that the right people see it, Jase. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, that's exactly right,
And
Mogi.
oftentimes it's not the amount of views, but more the calibre of the person that is viewing.
Right.
And this appeals to a certain subset of people who love quality content, i.e., Keyzie making a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And what was really good about it was that you made something other people would consider massively tedious in most respects really pop, and you highlighted an everyday activity that people do, and you made it fun.
Well, making stuff tedious is pretty much my job. It's what I do here on the
That's
Big
true.
Show.
And a lot of people with those sorts of videos, they'd use editing to speed the process up because it's making normally that sort of video be 7 or 8 seconds long. You manage to
Correct.
drag it out for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And that takes real skill.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you reckon, Shortland Street? You reckon you can get me on there?
I think there's like Jase. I know we were talking before the show, and you said he's still a billion miles away, and he's dreaming,
A billion?
and he's should give it up, and so on and
You
so
said
forth.
that. You're my agent.
But that was between you and me, and I'm not
Yeah,
going to bring that up here. All right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But the important thing is, I think there's something in it. If you can imagine. I don't know, there's an emergency. They come into reception, somebody suffered from a heart attack.
Okay, yeah.
It's somebody very important. Maybe it's the mayor of Auckland, or it's a pop singer that's been that's travelled as on tour. Maybe they've had a drug overdose.
Oh, no.
It's panic stations. What's going to happen? All of a sudden, the elevator doors open, and there's a guy with his pants around his ankles, and he just sort of pokes his head out the door and goes, "What are you guys
up to?"
And I feel like,
Would you like a coffee?
I feel like Keyzie could be the guy that gets that guy the pants that he ends up putting around his ankles.
Oh, so it's not. Okay.
Yeah. I agree, Mogi. He's nearly there.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Kasabian there on the radio, Hodaki Big
Yeah.
Show this Wednesday afternoon. Hey, listen, coming up after 6 o'clock as always, What's on the TV with Mike Minogue. The results of the Big Show Big Poll, Jase's Temu sunglasses, yes or no. If you haven't voted on that, go to our Instagram and or Facebook to do so, please.
Also, we've had a question come in here on Talkback. It is regarding our sponsor, Night and Day. So,
G'day, you mad bastards. Just about to head down to the Night Day to grab a thick shake. Just want to know what flavours you boys are running, eh? Keep up the good work, you massive backbones.
yeah, what flavour milkshakes you guys running? That's
Yeah.
from Joe, by the way.
As
Yeah.
I've said before, I'm not really about the flavours. I'm more about the sucking.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's the consistency that attracts me. So the thicker, the better.
Right, okay.
Oh, always the thicker the better for me, but...
So you don't have a flavour? You don't want to just say a flavour?
Look, if, vanilla, sure. Chocolate.
Vanilla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boring.
Vanilla chocolate.
Yeah.
As long as it's
What?
Thick.
thick, yeah.
Yeah, mine's banana for the record.
Oh, banana.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you like it? I'm not sure if we've covered this before, but you like a big, thick banana too, do you? Sucking on it?
Yeah, man.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night. today. And the podcast outro, bonus podcast we do outside of the radio show. To be honest, fellas, it feels like years ago.
Yeah.
That we did it.
Yeah.
So I can't even remember what we were talking about. I think I was running a pretty high fever at that point.
Probably.
Throughout the whole podcast. My fever's diminished, though. So
Well,
you'll
it's
be...
come and gone. You put your jacket on
Well,
and off
yeah,
80
it sort
times.
of goes up and down temperature-wise, but...
Just says here, according to the notes I've got from Pugs on what the podcast was about, it was talking about how you guys use really big words all the time and it's really annoying. Do you want to hear a clip of that?
Sure, man. I genuinely love learning new words.
Yep.
Like, because my wife...
Yeah.
Ball and chain,
Yeah, I
you're
know
calling
it.
her off
Yeah,
here.
off air.
You're calling the old dragon.
My wife... Yeah, it was one of those kind of podcasts, really, wasn't it?
Not unlike the show today, to be fair.
It's been a... hand on heart, it's been a pretty whack show.
It has.
Is
Wacky,
it because
wacky.
we met up earlier today and we've been together the whole day filming and doing weird stuff and now we're just getting a bit silly?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Imagine if we did, we stayed together for a week.
Yeah.
You're really
know what I
pushing
mean?
for that, aren't you?
Yeah, I think it'd be good. I mean, I think Pugs needs his space, which we learnt today, and that's the great thing about stuff that goes on in the show is that when we do things together, we learn more about each other, don't we, fellas? You know, and it's really nice.
So if we spend a week together, where are we staying? Your place?
I might take you to the family batch, maybe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we could go swimming and fishing and cooking and...
Actually, because I want to go to the family batch.
Yeah.
I'd be keen for some eating and drinking.
Yeah, actually, okay. I'll
not doing any
organise that,
dishes
actually.
and-
Really?
Because, quite seriously, I have thought about that.
Oh,
the
yeah.
four of us going away to the batch.
When is it?
Literally hasn't had a date yet.
No date.
No.
Can you put a date on it, man?
Like mid-Jan.
Mid-Feb.
Oh, no good. No good.
Oh, okay.
Early Feb.
2024?
Yeah.
No good.
Actually, early Feb, I can't make that.
Late Feb.
Oh! Nah.
So you're out for Feb? Is that what I'm...
Yeah.
Because I can't do early Feb. That's the only time I can't do.
Yeah.
Late-
I'm no good in autumn. Autumn's busy for me.
Okay,
Right.
Jan.
Jan? Yeah. Oh.
January this year.
Yeah, no, next.
Well, Jan this year's already happened.
Look, I'll sort it out, all right, fellas. Let's get to a tune.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
The Cure there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Big
Sorry, Jase, but quick on the old trigger there, mate. Sorry about that.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. You guys cold?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've been perfectly balanced this
You
whole
should
show.
put your jacket on again, man.
Oh, you think? Yeah. The big poll today, Jase's Temu sunglasses, yes or no?
Yeah.
That's right. Jace bought some $6 sunglasses off Temu, which is
Is
sort of...
it Temu or Temu?
I say Temu because that's how it's
That's
Māori
Māori,
pronunciation.
yeah. Right.
And I assume that's how, I don't know. But they cost $6. They arrived and he hated them. There is a photo up on the Hodaki Big Show Instagram story or on the Radio Hodaki Facebook page. Your prediction, Jace, yours was...
90% no.
Oh, right.
And Mike?
60% yes.
Right. And I said 80% yes. It is 72% yes for your sunnies. 72% hot,
There you go.
28% not.
You got to wear them for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
It's official. That's sick.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
How do you feel about that?
Well, look, I can be honest with you. I'm not going to be wearing them. I'm going to go hard out and buy some quality sunglasses.
Really?
I'm going to treat myself, fellas.
Oh, yeah?
But I might have to wait till I go to Australia and go through the old... mind you,
It's not even cheap.
It doesn't make any difference, does it? Actually, when I think about it, you go through, you think, oh yeah,
It'll
I'll
be
just
cheaper. They've just got you. You're sort of a captive audience type thing. You know what I mean? It's a rip.
Yes,
It's a
it
rip.
is.
To be honest, those $6.50 glasses you got are the most expensive glasses you've bought since I've known you. Because your last ones were stolen off someone's desk here and you've had them the entire time and you
Auckland
still have
Blues.
them. Yeah, the Auckland Blues sunnies.
Yeah.
So
I think my concern with those Temu sunnies is not whether they look good or not, but I've got some safety concerns given the fact that the box said in bold lettering, these are not sunglasses.
Yeah.
So if they're not sunglasses, what are they?
Yeah, exactly. I think maybe a cool fashion statement, perhaps.
yeah. Yeah, man. What were the other two pairs of glasses? Because you bought three, right?
Well, yes. Well, no, I didn't buy three. My wife.
Go on.
Bought 3.
Yeah.
I don't know why, Mogi. One of them was a ridiculously large pair.
Can you wear those tomorrow?
Please.
And another
Please.
one was kind of aviator type looking, but
Sick. That sounds sick.
really stupid. I think the really stupid big ones are for my wife.
Yeah. Please go on. Why do you keep stopping?
Because she has trouble because she wears glasses.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So she has trouble with the old sunglasses.
Right.
You should get her those ones that clip onto the glasses and you can just flip them up.
Those are actually pretty
They're
cool.
like Venetian blinds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually,
Have you
mate.
thought about this? My wife! From earlier, you know? Jase, because you were...
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll give them another dash
Yeah,
then.
good on you, mate.
They may grow on me.
Yeah. I'm not making a joke there. Up next, what's on tally with old Mogi?
Yeah, good stuff.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Smashing Pumpkins there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Now, the weather's a bit iffy in certain parts of the country. Perfect television watching weather, I would say, fellas.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go outside in the rain and the wind. So let's get into a bit of TV chat. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue? Yeah.
Oh, what? Why did we stop so quick? Why did we...
No, man.
I was giving it death there. I was
That's the
like...
problem, man.
Right.
You gave it death and you killed it.
Have you ever heard the expression, Keyzie, trying too hard?
No, I haven't.
Oh, right.
I watched this doco last night, fellas, on Prime, Amazon Prime, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, Amazon Prime.
It's called
What Prime?
QT8, the first 8. And it's a documentary on Quentin Tarantino and the first 8 films that he made. So everything up until The Hateful Eight. Brilliant documentary. Interviews with Samuel L. Jackson, Jamie Foxx, Kurt Russell, Christoph Waltz, a lot of Zoe Bell in there as well, actually.
Yes.
But, man, it was a great walk down memory lane because that was certainly for me and probably for you as well, Jase, when his films would come out. Right, he was by far and away my favourite filmmaker. It was in my teenage years that his films started coming out. And everything that came after he started releasing films, everybody started copying him. He caused a revolution in cinema that I have not seen since, but certainly that had happened in the 70s with Scorsese, Lucas, Spielberg and those guys. And it made me really nostalgic, actually, for those films when they come out. And they're so incredibly well shot, and the writing's so good, and the acting's incredible. It's an hour and 40 minutes, so right around my favourite length of thing. But it is a great doco. There's a bit of stuff at the end that I didn't like, but I'll let you decide for that if you watch that. But yeah, he is an incredible filmmaker, and I loved that doco. Listen,
you guys have been talking a lot lately about documentaries, and so I thought, because I love my documentaries as well, so I got into that a little bit last night. Documentary about a guy called John Cusack, and he was...
Was he like an actor or something? Or?
Yeah. Well, no, he was a football star.
Oh,
and
really?
I was thinking about that football star you were talking about the other day, Mogi. But then got dedooshed in a terrible injury and went horrifically downhill because that was the end of his sport career and ended up in the porn industry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so it's quite a kind of depressing, not in the sort of Robbie Williams way.
Was it a documentary or a biopic where they hire an actor to do it, or and then you see them get into porn and that? Do you see them getting into porn and that?
Oh no, but he's talking throughout it, and they're interviewing John Cusack throughout the whole thing, and they play a lot of his clips.
Oh, hot.
Yeah.
Nice.
In fact, most of it is. Pardon?
What's it called?
The Fall of John Cusack.
Right. Did you watch the whole thing?
Oh, probably about 11 minutes.
I watched just a random episode of Seinfeld while eating dinner last night.
Oh, which one?
It was the one where Kramer's dating the girl who, oh my God, talks like this and laughs, and then goes to Jerry's comedy show, heckles him, and then Jerry goes to her work, heckles her, and then she gets her toe cut off by a street sweeper and then gets a promotion over at Elaine. It is just stupid. I absolutely love it. So now I'm probably going to watch every single
quite good.
episode again.
Yeah, well, it's good that you got off the Robbie one too, because you were getting a bit down in the dumps there.
We're going to watch that tonight, actually, Robbie Williams. We've still got 2 episodes left. So, yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, is this MGMT?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Shihad there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Now,
Monday.
League in Vegas, fellas. Have you heard about that?
No.
Eh? What is Vegas?
What is Vegas?
Yeah.
Road to Vegas.
No, not Road to Vegas, Keyzie. America Vegas.
What's America Vegas?
It's a place in America, Mogi.
Oh, yeah.
What
Yeah, yeah.
state is it in?
Good question, actually. What state is
Nevada.
it in? Nevada, yeah.
Yeah.
I went
Well, I mean, the
there
reason I
once.
asked you guys the question is because I know nothing about it. Someone was just talking about it out in the studio, out in the office.
I went there once, and I drove in a convertible from LA to what's it called there? Las Vegas.
Reno? Oh, Las Vegas.
Yeah. And it was the year that Hunter S. Thompson died.
Right.
Who, of course, wrote Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, one of the all-time great books. And then we got there, and it's a funny joint.
Yeah.
It's a funny joint. Let's just say they saw this small-town boy coming. I had a great time, but yeah.
Was that in the height of your sicko days?
Right around there, yeah.
Yeah,
What about
right.
26 or
Oh,
something,
God.
27, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd check out Vegas, but you mentioned it anyway, Keyzie.
I did.
What's going on with it?
Yeah, what's the
You
story?
sure it was
Keyzie?
me?
Well, it says league in Vegas, so I'm presuming you know what they're talking about.
The NRL in Vegas.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. So next year, the NRL is going to Vegas. There's going to be a doubleheader. The Seagulls taking on the Rabbitohs and the Roosters taking on the Broncos, right? Is that what you're talking about?
I think so.
And boystrip.co.nz have given us 2 spots for free, including 5 nights in the old USA. While you're staying in Vegas, by the way, that's 5-star accommodation for you and a mate. So if you're keen, Vegas to 3483. Text it on through.
You'd be mad not to, really.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can get in on that, fellas.
It seems like a tremendous waste.
Yeah, not to have the big show going to Vegas.
Yeah, because that would just... can you imagine the interest
Yeah.
if we were going as well? Like, you can forget about your Broncos and your
I was gonna say,
Roosters
it's
and
already
your
pretty
Rabbitohs
interesting.
and all of that. But if you got the big show,
Yeah.
You know what?
broadcasting live.
Yeah, totally, man. You
Yeah.
know what we could do, Mogi? We could relive our heydays there.
Why not?
You know what I mean?
Sorry, is
Yeah.
this rugby league heyday?
We
or-
could actually become rugby league sickos, you know? We
Yeah.
could be your favourite league player,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Well,
Because
I'm-
there's been some real performances by rugby league players over the years outside
Of the rugby league
outside
field.
the sidelines of the
Yeah, yeah.
Buckler League field.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. No,
Matt
but do get
Lodge
involved.
had a ripper.
He always has rippers.
Yeah.
But it is a great prize. What do they need to do again, Keyzie?
Text Vegas to 3483 thanks to boystrip.co.nz. Real quick question. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Good movie?
Great movie.
Okay, I
Yes.
gotta watch it. That's Johnny Depp, right?
Johnny Depp and directed by Terry Gilliam.
Oh, Tezza.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, your massive backbones. That's your Wednesday show done and dusted. Just 2 more to go. Mogi, your thoughts and hopes for tonight?
Tonight I'll probably go home and I'm not sure. It feels like it's about time we had some more sport on.
Yes.
When's the next cricket? Thing
Sunday.
on Sunday, is it?
Yeah.
I'll just have to tough it out, I guess. I'll do a
Yeah,
bit of tidying up and go to bed, be in bed about 7:30, 7:40.
Good on you, mate. Good on you, massive backbone. Keyzie, what are you up to, mate? Early night for you. You're a bit snuffly.
Stop calling me Snuffly. You've quite clearly got COVID and you're giving it to us. And now you're calling me Snuffly. Last night my wife had squash drinks.
My wife.
Tonight, no, mine. Tonight she's...
Squash drinks. That sounds disgusting.
Her squash girls, they went out for drinks afterwards because it's the end of the
right,
season.
yeah.
Did you
I was
get
gonna say.
maggoted?
Nah, she didn't actually.
Steamed?
Nah.
Oh.
That's because tonight she's got her work due.
Right.
So I'll be picking up her and all of her workmates and dropping them all home.
Yeah, cool.
Because she always offers that up.
Yeah.
And they think I'm marvellous.
Yeah.
I bet you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what?
No. That's good, Keyzie. Good on you,
Sweet.
mate. That's
What-
a nice husband thing to do.
Thanks, mate. What are you up to tonight, Jase?
Oh, mate, look, she's been a long day. There's been a lot going on. I feel a bit woozy, so I'll go to the gym.
Spread it around.
Chuck some tin around, probably.
Chuck some vid around.
Then go home, have some protein, do a bit of Pilates. Might watch a bit of TV, though I find that it rots my brain a little bit, so I like to be active. I might
I'll
read.
see you later, Keyzie.
I might read some books.
Okay.
And,
And just for those listening, follow us on Instagram, Hodaki Big Show, and check out our podcast. Thanks, mate.
Make love, then sort of, see what I'm doing.